contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 185 pounds, Lee Johnson.
Well, Lee Johnson, last week on Dynamite, ran into a recovered, a healed Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Oh, yeah.
And MJF really almost wrenched Johnson's arm out of the socket, so it's great to see him here tonight and ready to compete.
Yeah, he took a hell of a beating from MJF. That salt of the earth armbar was locked in deep, that Fujiwara.
And his tag team partner, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 195 pounds, Musa.
Well, Musa and Lee Johnson with an opportunity here, kind of upset the AEW Tag Team division as they will face this newly formed duo of Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc.
And their opponents, introducing first, from Camden Town in London, England, weighing 14 stone, Jimmy Havoc.
Well, Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian have had no shortage of animosity toward best friends in Orange Cassidy, Taz.
Yes, I'm well aware. But I want to just say, I like this duo of Havoc and Kip Sabian, I should say. I really do. The super bad squad. I like it, man. I dig it. I like it. And with Penelope Ford, keep an eye on things for them in the background at times. So I like this. Do you like this duo?
Yeah, they're
I'm surprised.
very complimentary to one another.
Okay.
And his tag team partner, from Gorliston, Norfolk, England, weighing 185 pounds, being accompanied to the ring by Penelope Ford, super bad, Kip Sabian.
Super bad Kip Sabian and his fiancee Penelope Ford. They have proven to be a formidable duo here in AEW. And Penelope Ford, she has a knack, Taz, for picking her spot and when it will benefit Kip Sabian the most.
Yeah, it's just, look, they look like stars. I mean, superstars. And you throw in Jimmy Havoc, he just looks like a deranged, demonic psycho. But these two here, they are just super bad, super sexy, right? Super bad sexy. That's probably not a good nickname.
Well, we can workshop it.
We got to workshop it.
Right now, you are going to see moves that you've never seen before.
And moves you never seen.
Legal tag perfection.
I had a conversation earlier over the coffee area.
I'm wrestling today, baby. Oh, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
With Kip Sabian, and I'll tell you, he talked to me for about 6 minutes. It was all about him. Everything he talked about. I'm like, all right, Kip.
Was his music playing, thus making it impossible to understand him?
That was funny.
I can wrestle.
And Sabian and Havoc trying. Yep. Looks like Sabian will start out with Lee Johnson.
Yeah, but you mentioned that match with MJF last week on Dynamite with Lee Johnson and, with MJF. And MJF really amped it. He was super intense in that match, and Lee Johnson felt it pretty heavy. I think it was smart by MJF just to show, hey, I'm back. I'm ready to rock and roll, and this is my deal here. I was impressed with MJF. I know a lot of people hate his guts. There's a lot to hate, but I was impressed.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Taz. I don't think MJF was actually injured.
Well, yeah, you're right. But but he had a little, yeah, okay. Well, anyway, nice hammerlock.
Yeah,
Lee Johnson.
But Kip Sabian, though, beautiful roll through as he now has the wrist of Lee Johnson captured. Johnson only 22 years of age. 2 years of experience inside the ring. Kip Sabian, though, a product of the Night Wrestling School in Norfolk. Oh, cover. 1, 2. 2 count only.
Yeah, Kip is nice flying headlock takedown right there into a head scissor by Johnson. You want to keep your hips up. See how he's so quick, Kip Sabian. I was about to explain. Keep your hips away from your opponent's head to try and get out of this thing. But look at that. Basically a handstand.
Yeah, it's not even a headstand, a handstand.
Wow.
And then Sabian diving immediately into that headlock.
He's super bad, brother.
He's super bad, but he's super talented.
Sure is.
And now transitions around, once again taking the wrist of Lee Johnson, tags in Jimmy Havoc, who will see his first action in the match.
You never know what Jimmy Havoc. He'll just bite your elbow off with just body shots, uppercuts, look at these forearm shots.
Just brutalizing Lee Johnson there.
Past couple of weeks, it's tough being Lee Johnson. He's getting his ass moved. Jeez. Oh, God.
Just stomping the chest and midsection of Lee Johnson is Jimmy Havoc, who is just unleashing on Johnson.
Yeah, just a mean guy. That's what I like about it. Look at this. Nice fisherman release suplex by Jimmy Havoc. Just straight mean. British mean man.
And he tossed Lee Johnson to the corner, almost asking for Johnson to tag in Musa.
Yeah. It's good, man. It's good.
A lot of conversation happening here, Taz.
Yes. British gentlemen. See, this is what we have here.
Yeah, wrestle, man.
Okay.
Sabian doing a little coaching there from the apron.
I thought they were going to go to some little catch, little wrestling. And no, just another strike, forearm strike by Havoc.
Yeah, that right arm shot by Jimmy Havoc just dropped Musa. And Sabian and Havoc are enjoying this, Taz.
They are, and you know what they're doing too? They can kind of, in a friendly, jocularity way, compete against each other. That's what it seems like. Meaning, Havoc and Kip, to see who could outdo each other. Well, we got tripped up on that and went for that leapfrog, but look how quick he recovers.
Yeah, still able to evade Musa, and Kip catches him with that leg lariat.
Well, that's a mark of a true pro, a true veteran. Gets hung up on a leapfrog, doesn't trip himself up, or trip himself up a teeny bit, and just recovers and ends up on top offensively.
Well, the thing about Sabian with that leapfrog, he didn't actually really so much as jump over Musa. He hurdled him, and he did so in order to maintain his speed. And his speed, one of his greatest assets, but Musa just a little bit quicker there. Shot to the midsection, and now Musa rolling off the back of Sabian back into the ring. Bypass, no step up Tierras there by Musa, and the drop kick takes Sabian off his feet.
Musa's got a hell of a drop kick. He's a hell of an athlete to see his movements. His nickname is Fearless. I mean, you got a nickname like Fearless, that's saying a lot.
Big lifting uppercut in the corner there by Musa. Now Lee Johnson, another uppercut of his own. Flying Marin.
Wow, talk about drop kicks.
Johnson, great drop kick cover. Only a 1 count. Johnson hooked the far leg, but Kip Sabian not out of it yet.
Impressive by the 22-year-old Lee Johnson. This is interesting here. They're cutting the ring off, getting the getting Kip Sabian in their corner. And Havoc's like, what the heck's going on here? We had complete control from the whole match.
Look at Sabian gouging the eyes.
Yeah.
Gouging the eyes of Musa, and I think Sabian said that Musa slipped. I mean, Rick Knox, he's been around long enough, I think.
Been around, he's been reffing about, 60, 70 years or something like that, right? Out there in Palm Springs, California region. I know where he's from. I know all about Rick Knox. All about him. What's he doing? He's fish hooking the mouth area.
He's fishing, but
he
was using his body to block Knox's view of it.
Professional wrestling maneuver.
And driving the point of his elbow into the crown of the head of Musa.
So is Kip Sabian mic'd up? Like, does he have a lav mic on it? We don't see what's going on. I hear him crystal clear here. Now what? Double team maneuver by this super bad squad.
Manhattan drop, followed up by the running boot by Jimmy Havoc. Now Sabian just
can't get much of more of a cocky cover than that.
And he was staring at Lee Johnson the entire way while he had just his boot placed on the chest of Musa.
A nice grip here. He's got a nice cravat type vice on the head of Musa.
Brings Musa over to the corner. Havoc tags in. Sledge to the back and an elbow strike Havoc has been on target with all those elbows all night long. And Havoc.
Oh, he tagged him with the spin
Yeah,
hand.
the spin hand.
Hey, oh, that's kind of illegal. That's a legal eye poke. No, that's a legal eye poke. I agree, because Havoc didn't poke the eyes.
It was incidental contact, shall we say.
What is this, the NFL now? I mean, it was... Penelope had a thought.
She was saying it was incidental contact.
Come on, Kip, come on.
Musa. Oh, wow.
That's my feeling.
Just as it seemed like Musa was going to turn things around,
A knee strike. Oof.
he ate that knee of Kip Sabian.
Musa, man, he's outski here.
Sabian dropped him with that one.
Snares him over. Now what? Look at this.
Look, Sabian. Oh my gosh. And he
It's a field goal. This is the NFL.
knocks out of his wide left.
Wide left. Yeah, wide left.
Havoc covers. 1, 2. 2 count only.
The stadium's right across the street, right?
And Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian seem to be having a lot of fun, but don't count Lee Johnson out of this one yet. If he gets the tag, that could be a significant change.
That was a nice under and over front headlock suplex. Take a look here. Look at this. Basically a field goal kick here by
God.
Kip Sabian.
And now Jimmy Havoc biting the ear of Musa. He might even bit a chunk of it off.
Yeah, definitely gets that cartilage in your mouth. You want to get that out. It's tough to floss that out. You spit it out right away. Otherwise, you got to call Dr. Britt Baker to floss out some ear cartilage out of your teeth, but I digress. Disgusting.
Sounds like you might have had in the past.
Once. Every day. Here we go.
Sabian. Bandera sends him to the apron, and a back elbow sends him down. Musa ducks under the lariat attempt.
His leg got caught on the attempt clothesline, did Musa, so Musa couldn't get to Johnson. Ooh.
But Musa using it to his advantage, driving Havoc's face into that middle turnbuckle. And now Musa makes the tag out to Lee Johnson. Lee Johnson coming in, and he has been, the drop kick to the back of Sabian. And then the uppercut on Havoc. Irish whip into the corner. Lee Johnson.
Wow, clothesline really stiff right there.
Charging with the clothesline. Johnson. The suplex springs up to his feet. Havoc.
Trying to energize himself here. He's got Havoc where he wants him.
Havoc's in trouble. Oh, the running kick. The heel kick to the ear of Jimmy Havoc. Cover. 1,
big upset.
2. No, 2 count.
That little stoppage, I've talked about that in the past. That little stoppage is what you don't want to do when you got a guy beat.
Oh, Jimmy Havoc. The acid rainmaker just decked Lee Johnson. Now he plants him on the top of his head. Cover. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian.
Here
What
are your
a victory.
winners, the team of Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc.
Super bad squad right there. Havoc and Sabian look very, very impressive for sure. But right now, Kip not looking too good.
Kip Sabian a little bit rattled, but Jimmy Havoc able to win the day for his team.
Yeah, that clothesline just completely wiped him out. Bad.
Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian looking very impressive here in the tag team division of AEW.